I was just filming my coffee as I have for the last 28 days of my life, and I realized that that was the last time I was gonna film my coffee for November. Welcome to the last official, actual, literal vlog of NaNoWriMo. It's like 6 o'clock, yep. And I have actually gotten really used to my alarms. My first one goes off at 5:04, which is always horrible. But then I don't actually get out of bed until like 5:45. But yeah, I made my coffee, and so I'm excited to go and write. It's so, I feel like when we get to this point, it's like, I feel like I have enough of a routine where it's like, yeah, Alyssa, we know. Like, you're gonna go write in the morning with your coffee. Like, we're not talking about that. But in case this is somehow the first video you're stumbling upon, I would go back to the playlist. I'm sure I've carded it somewhere up here. Because this is the last day of 29, all the vlogs, of November of NaNoWriMo. A NaNoWriMo diary, if you will. I'm having hot coffee again for the first time since like, I don't know, day one. I'm a big iced coffee fan, and honestly, I would have had iced coffee again today, but had no ice in the freezer, which is my own darn fault. Like, how hard is it to fill an ice cube tray? Here I am still not filling it. Drink your water, everyone. It's like 1 minute later. I'm really thinking about post nano now, which I guess makes sense because it's like literally tomorrow, which is, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in my video tomorrow, but I just want to keep this routine. I mean, I will obviously sleep in tomorrow, don't get me wrong, but I've really been liking this routine. And I'm gonna stop talking about this because I'm literally gonna talk about it later. What was I gonna say? Hi, welcome to the 6 a.m. vlogging yet again. I feel like I've gotten less tired. There was that one video that I didn't know if we were gonna make it. I'm currently at 79,727 words, which is very satisfying if I do say so myself, because there's 3 sevens and then a 9 and a 2, which if you subtract 2 from 9 is 7, so like really slay. She said math. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Every time I look at the main word count for the book, I go to like the main draft page, and it always brings me back to the first scene, and I'm like, oh, I forgot that that's what happened at the beginning of this book. Like, I don't know if anyone else feels like this in the first draft. Oh, I feel like everything is really disconnected from each other. It's like a list of scenes, you know, because I guess that's how we outline, right? Or how I outline is like, here's a list of scenes that happen. I remember feeling like this last time, and then I read it, and to be fair, it was a lot more solid of a draft. Like, it wasn't dictated, it was like, but I remember reading it for the first time and being like, oh, like this actually does work. It just doesn't feel like it when you're writing it, because my mindset is like this scene, and then this scene, and then this scene, rather than the whole story. But when I was outlining, I was thinking of like all those scenes go together, you know? I could bring a puzzle metaphor into this, but I'm not going to anyway. Which means I did write like 5,000 words yesterday, which, oh, like, am I gonna finish the book? No. Well, A, no. B, maybe. C, no. No, there's no way. No, I'm just gonna keep writing the scene I'm writing, and my goal will be to get to 80,000, which is in 200 words, but I'm gonna keep writing after that. But that'll be the big, because I need like a how many words did I write this month kind of a thing, which 80, at one point I think I had said 100, which will probably end up being the word count of this book at this first draft, but that will not be happening in this month because that would be wild. Like, maybe if I was dictating and not editing a video every day of my life. Cue the montage. Oh my gosh, you guys, the last morning montage. I am that person, by the way. Your senior year of high school, like, oh my gosh, it's the last first day of school. It's the last second day of school. Like, that was me, hundo P. So, would you like a new angle of me? I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we're stuck here. And then after I finish this draft, the writing vlogs, I might go to other places because I'll be typing again, which would be shocking. You might think I've been like under house arrest or something. Okay, I know, and you guys, I know there's been a lot less walking on my walking pad, and I'm gonna try to get back to that, but maybe I just should right now. But I'm not I'm working on it. Oh, I forgot where I left. This is like really depressing. Let me get into headspace here. This is so sad. Guys, I have stolen so many plot lines from Castle, like I can't even, I'm not gonna do that again. Although I was just like literally about to write another thing that happens in Castle. Like girl, get an idea. Say that this is all an act of love. I've heard about. Ooh, it's very red, spooky, ominous. Okay, it's only 6:50, which typically I would usually write for another 20 minutes, but I'm thinking instead, I'm going to get ready for the day and then maybe do a sprint on my walking pad. Maybe. Or my puzzle. I did get to 80K, but now I'm thinking like, what if I got to, no, not 90K. That would be silly. I'm gonna see you at 7:30, okay? I'm going to. It's 7:30, are you impressed? My hair I thought was good, but now I don't know if it is. Is that a good angle? I've had worse.
My mother was right. Left it long. Refused to let me cut it even as a kid. She ate that scene, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no. I'm not getting sick. Sickness is not allowed. 82,000 words.
Hi everyone. It's like 8:30 p.m. I need to edit this video. It feels very anticlimactic to end it here, but I am, so sorry, that's life. I didn't end up writing anymore. I didn't realize that I was coming upon this moment in the story today. I mean, I knew relatively. Backstory. The way I've been writing this book, it's a dual POV book. I have been writing it, switching POVs every chapter. Every scene, they switch back and forth. I thought I would maybe skip around, but I didn't. I actually just really kept it in that order for most of the time. And then I got to this point, which I talked about yesterday, where I needed to feel the isolation with Danny, my main character. And so I didn't go to the other POV. And I wrote through probably like 6 or 7 scenes over the past couple days. I didn't realize, like I knew there were a couple different options in my head about the next time that they were gonna see each other. I'm being intentionally vague about this because it's like a huge major spoiler. Not that this is going anywhere right now, but I don't know, maybe you're watching this in 5 years and this book's about to be published and you're trying to get all the secrets. So like, thank you for your support. There's a point where my POVs, they're in the same scene again, and I didn't know when that was gonna be. Like there were a couple of different options of how he was gonna show up. It just came together so well. Like it was kind of a shock for me too. Like I put him in the scene, but I didn't realize it was him. Like I was like, a guy was there, you know? And then I realized when she realized that it was him. And I was like, I've never had I've had very few of those moments where I'm like halfway through writing a scene and it surprises me what I've been writing. I've just been in her headspace so like fully for the past couple of days that I felt the relief with her. It was wild. And it's not even relief. It's a very complicated situation, but I felt the same like, oh my gosh, he's here, that she did. And I was like, slay. Like, that felt like a good spot to leave it because now I hadn't really decided when I was gonna go back and fill in his POV, and I think I'm gonna do that now. Like I'm gonna go and write all of his POV scenes for the past, like since I left off, and then up until where they connect again, and then move forward. So I still probably have a good week left of this book, if I'm honest. So no, I did not finish the book. And I think that's okay because, actually it's definitely okay because I wrote 80,000 words this month. Like, I think we're gonna be fine. I'm at a point where I want to keep writing it. A lot of times I leave NaNoWriMo not wanting to write for a while. And while I will definitely take a couple days off, and I definitely will not write on Friday because I'm essentially pulling an all-nighter the night before for work, so I will be sleeping. But also, it's at a point where I'm excited to see where the story is gonna go. So I will probably continue writing and hope to have it done sometime mid-December. I'll continue to vlog. I just won't post the vlog every day. But you will see the rest of this book be written and then edited. I don't want to think about it yet. There will be a video tomorrow. So if you haven't gotten rid of me yet, you thought. Just thank you for being here. Thank you for writing with me. If you're seeing this in the day that it's posted and it's the last day, like, you can do it. Push through. Or don't. No, I'm gonna say push through. If you are just needing that person to tell you, like, you just do it, frankly. Like, you can be lazy tomorrow. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow, so